Everybody ready?
Let's do it, man.
Here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Room and Board. I'm Chris, and I'm joined here by three fantastic, beautiful actors. Some you have seen on the channel before. Some you are seeing for the very first time. But in case you haven't, I'm going to have them introduce themselves. This is our end of the summer recap. All throughout the summer, we've been playing as many games as I can force these lovely people to play. And now I'm making them sit here to rank them. And we're also going to have other people jump in later on because these fools did enough for a top 20. And then a couple other people, Zach, who has been on previously, she said she had to be in, even though she only did 6. But she's going to combo some from 2024. And then Seb's going to join in at that point. But Matt, why don't you introduce yourself? Start by who you are, how many games you played, and what your board gaming experience is.
Absolutely. Hey everyone, I'm Matt. I played 27 board games this summer. And my experience with board games prior, I enjoy board games a lot. I have a decent collection at home. I used to work at a board game cafe for a short stint for about a year, which really got me into the flow of playing games like every week. And something different with new people and also being able to explain something and understand flows of different games. But yeah, lots of experience.
Yeah, and you were in the recap video last year as well.
I
And
was.
How many games did you play last year? 15.
Something, yeah, a lot less. 15.
15, and you played 27 this
27,
year.
yeah,
Right?
really upped the game.
Yeah, Matt's the all-star here, played the most.
Yeah.
Likes games the best, apparently.
Well, you guys were roommates for most of the summer, so
Yeah, it's true.
you wake up at 6 a.m. and play like 2
Yeah.
before
Yeah,
you even had
yeah.
call time for rehearsal.
And someone who wasn't a roommate of mine
right,
At all.
was Patty Jeff. Pat, introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Patty Jeff. My name's Pat, and I'm in the show too, and I've been in the last 2 recaps, the last 2 years. I played 21 games last year, and I played 21 games this year as well.
Nice.
So I'm kind of.
You like games the same as you do last
I
year?
like exactly the same.
Consistent.
Exactly. I've been looking at the numbers, and like some of them are really shut up, shut down on my list. So
Yeah.
that'll be interesting to get into.
Kind of
Yeah.
fun. And then also, you may have just seen Pat recently. We went through Pat's collection. So Pat, we stole his whole collection and we moved it into this Brunswick house. And we've been playing games with Pat. Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel. You haven't seen me before.
We were going to film a collection video of Rachel's as
Yeah.
well, but the summer, we just run out of time. This still could happen, or it'll happen on a later time as well.
Yeah.
But keep going.
I have like 50 board games in my collection, but it's like an old, well, semi-old collection that it hasn't been updated in like 5 years. So, but I love games. And yeah, I also worked at a board game cafe for a while. Yeah,
Was
there
it the
anything
boardroom?
else? Yeah, boardroom game cafe.
Oh, you
Nice.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. That's
Cool.
sweet.
Tried to get rehired, but didn't.
Wow. Well, we're going to send them this video. And Rachel, you played 20 games? We have 20 games on
20
your
games,
list? Yeah, we have 20 games on the list. So we're doing a top 20 here. These are the 3 most avid gamers that we can put together. So we often, you'll see a lot of crossover on this list, but there's also a lot of differences as well. So let's just get into the top 20. And then at the end of the list, Matt, we'll do your dishonorable mentions.
Sure.
I have
Ones
one
from-
dishonorable mention.
You have
as
one
well.
dishonorable
Wait, what
mention.
is that?
The 7 that didn't make
the
top 20.
Oh.
So rather-
Real stinkers.
Rather
Real-
Yeah.
than us
Okay.
sit here for the first 7, we'll do
Yeah.
that at the end, and Matt can just kind of run through them.
Sounds good. Okay.
So Matt, why don't we start it? We'll just go from right to left.
Awesome.
I'll be doing my own sort of recap at the end, but I also made predictions throughout of where I thought people's games would be.
Oh, okay.
Which I think they were just my gut reaction predictions, which I can reference as long as it doesn't stop the recording on my phone. Great.
I think you're going to be wrong.
Yeah, I probably will. I just did a gut reaction, and I know that I took some wild swings and they were wrong, and I might pipe in through there if I was drastically different. But Matt, why don't you get us started with number 20?
All right. 10 minutes before filming this video, we played one last game while we were waiting for Rachel to show up.
Yep.
And it cut in right at number 20.
Number 20.
Yeah, number 20.
Oh, wow.
Which is going to be Hanabi?
Hanabi.
Hanabi. Sorry, Hanabi?
Can't even say.
Boom.
I like a game that is a cooperative game in general. I am someone you'll see as my list goes on. I like to screw people over, and I like anti-competitive anti-cooperative games.
Yeah.
But I'm always down to be like, okay, this is a nice chill game that we can play together. And also there was a lot more strategy involved than I gave it credit for. We didn't fully succeed, which for me means, okay, that we can do better next time.
Yeah.
Which is always nice because it makes me want to pick the game back up.
Yeah. Yeah, we got 21 points in our Hanabi game. It was the first time the two of you played it. And luckily we did play it because now Pat can say that he likes board games as much as he did last year.
Yeah,
Because he wasn't going to be able to if we hadn't played it beforehand.
I was going to count like dice if we didn't play Hanabi.
Yeah,
I was going to count, I don't know, gambling on birds.
Yeah,
or something.
perfect.
Birds.
I don't know. That was
When
just a
was
random thing I
this?
picked out of my head. Okay.
So Pat, what's your number 20?
My number 20 is Scram. Sorry, I know this is like your number.
I love it.
Whatever.
I love it.
But I forgot I even played this game, and I forget everything about this game. I know there's like a creature on a card or something. I forget literally everything about this game, so it can't have been that great.
It's great.
I think I
It is
enjoyed.
great.
I think I enjoyed it while I was playing it, but I truly like. It was like it's kind of like fluff. It's like marshmallow fluff in my head. Like,
It's the one. It's like the card game Golf, but better. And you're drawing a card. You can choose to use that power, or you can swap it for the cards of the same number of
And
you and
you-
your teamate.
And you're
Okay.
teammate, but you can't say anything directly. So it's
See,
like,
I barely remember that. You're
Yeah.
telling me all about it. I barely remember we played it. It was like a fart in the wind.
whereas I remembered it and then didn't even finish it, so it didn't make it on my list until I was like, "What about that game?"
Yeah. See, it's scrammed on out of my head. I don't
Well,
care
you
about
can
scram.
scram.
Okay, I'm getting
Yeah.
out of here. Goodbye.
Get out of here.
Oh, there's no way out.
This is gonna be a quick video.
Yeah.
All right, Scram, bottom of the barrel, sucks. No one should ever play it.
Oh, scram.
Yeah, you hate it. You hate it more than you hated the other game.
We should play scram immediately after this, and I'll probably change it to like number 4.
Yeah,
Sorry,
probably.
that's how I am.
I've lost respect for you.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I just made my list 2 minutes ago.
See, I'm very prepared.
All right, Rachel, what's number 20 and why is it How to Save a World?
Wow. You guessed it.
You guessed it. Oh,
Really? I want to hear why, because we played it last night.
You
Yeah.
did play it.
We did
I'm
play it.
interested to hear your views and stuff on it, but first I want to tell you mine.
Yeah. And we can talk about stuff like as it
Yeah.
comes up in discussion. You
Yeah.
don't have to save your thoughts for
Sure,
when it
sure.
comes up on your list, right? You
Mhm.
can then just say harken back to discussion. Like just to hang out
Yeah.
and discuss. Like there's no real
oh, this is just us hanging out.
yeah, we're just allowed to hang out and have fun actually.
Oh, okay. So there's no competition.
There's no competition.
But you have gamed it. You're
Yeah.
trying to guess what we're saying.
Yeah.
Everything is a competition for you.
Well, I'll tell you what. I already got one right. How to Save
Yeah.
a World at the bottom of Rachel's.
I mean, I told you that.
Yeah.
But why
else would I
That's
say?
why I got
It
it right.
was very apparent as my face the whole time was like that.
Yeah. I'll zoom in.
Yeah, I zoom in.
So
for that.
why do you hate this game so much? You hate it.
I wanted to like it a lot because it looked like a game that I would enjoy and
Mhm.
it had elements of a game I would enjoy. But what happened in playing it is that usually in a new game, I decide I'm okay with losing, and I will probably only really understand this game halfway through the game, and I will be okay with that, and then I can start strategizing, and then I can see how I like it halfway through.
Where
But
it grows, right? Yeah.
I found the whole game, I still, even till the end of the game, didn't understand what was happening. I felt kind of stupid the whole way through. I
You
think,
know who's stupid? My neighbor and not friend Yuval for designing it.
No, because
Brutal Raz. Sorry, Yuval.
Yuval knows I love him.
and I don't know if a replay would help this or not, but I don't know.
Yeah, because you were going back and forth about maybe wanting to replay it, but
But
to
just
try it
my-
again, but to not put yourself through it
Yeah, because my first experience was just
was so bad. Yeah.
not great. I felt overwhelmed a lot of the time
Mhm.
with the choices before me.
Yeah.
And also not knowing to make a buy of are those words I use?
Yeah.
for
When
that?
you're purchasing
Okay,
it,
when I'm purchasing something.
Yeah, when you're
that there
doing
was,
the
like,
action, multiple
more
steps.
than one. It wasn't like
Yeah.
I pay this, I get this. It was like I pay this, I also this, and
Yeah.
then I get this.
Yeah.
So the extra step and not having a visual aid to help me with that, I'm very visual.
Yeah,
so
there was
having
Yeah.
visual aid.
a visual aid to
Yeah.
help me every time, having that little card beside me, especially on a first play.
So helpful.
Was lacking
and
for me because then I had to always ask,
yeah.
so what can I do?
Mhm.
Okay, how do I do that?
Yeah.
Instead of just being able to look at my card and be like, right, these are my options,
Yeah.
and this is how I do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I felt lost.
There's the things on the actual
Board.
board, and then there's cards, and then there are these like tags,
Mhm.
and then there are resources,
Yeah.
and they all relate in different ways.
Mhm.
And like you can like exchange some things for others, but not others. And then like, oh, if I play these 2 cards, I can get more. And then there's
Yeah.
like multiples on
Mhm.
on some special spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was confusing for a bit.
And
for sure.
so, as someone with ADHD and in life, I find the amount of possibilities
Yeah.
overwhelming anyway. So this kind of just brought that reality of life to a game, and I was not a fan.
It gave you real life trauma
Yeah,
in
it's
this
like,
game.
oh no.
Well, I think you're right. I think it absolutely needs a player aid. I also
Yeah.
think the iconography in it isn't good.
They put a
Um,
huge negative sign over the thing that
over
you're
the
supposed
symbol.
to actually spend, and you're like, "What is that?" It's got a big
Yeah,
black, a
didn't
big
make sense.
white
Yeah.
sign of negative.
Yeah, having it as a negative or a positive, because it looks just like an atom, or like an electron.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
literally.
yeah, yeah,
it looks
yeah.
It
like
doesn't
an
look like
electron.
it's positive and negative resources. It just looks like an like I love How to Save a World. It's in my top 30 games of all time. Like I think it's really really good.
It
But
could be improved.
but it could be
Yeah.
improved for sure. Like the iconography sucks. There needs to be a player aid, and that, I also think that would have helped drastically
Yeah.
because that concept of like, okay, I play a yellow card. Every yellow
Mhm.
card costs a fuel, but it's
Yeah.
like a tiny little symbol
Yeah.
that's so easy to forget. And like,
Yes.
okay, I played my fuel. Now I get to do the thing. Nope. Now I also have to pay that thing, which is over here.
Yeah.
Oh, and I can augment it with a boost card or with tag cards. So there
Yeah.
are those layers upon layers upon layers, which
Yeah,
I
so
think
those, like,
added to that overwhelm.
extra steps like I can flip this one or I can use this, and I was like, okay, now even to buy something I have a lot of choices to make.
Yeah.
Which was
Hmm.
a lot
Yeah,
for my
well, with
team.
the tech tree. Cool.
Yeah.
So that was How to Save a World, bottom of the barrel,
Yeah.
garbage game for garbage people, and anyone who likes it should be spanked.
Spanked.
Okay, Matt, number 19.
Number 19 might come as a surprise to Patty Jeff, because I think it was one of his favorite games.
Uh-huh.
Is Terra Mystica.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
You didn't like that game.
I didn't like the game because it had everything that I think a game that I would enjoy, but I'm very, very big on theming.
Mm.
And Terra Mystica was just hexagons. It was just there was no theming, there was nothing special about
What? You're playing as a special you're playing as a special species.
Yeah,
of
but that
magical
does but like
creature,
and
and you're
it-
trying to make buildings that can only go in your certain
Oh, I'm
land
trying to
type.
make
You're
buildings.
trying to make a beautiful town,
Oh,
a nice
I'm trying
settlement.
to no, but like a beautiful town. We talk about Everdell. We talk about Farshore. That's a beautiful town.
Okay,
with
okay.
beautiful imagery.
You see those
and
beautiful little wooden
theming.
pieces, and you put
No.
them on a. You create a mountain out of a swamp.
If
and
I
you
wanted
put a
to
beautiful
build buildings, I live in
fortress on it.
Toronto. It's fucking boring. Okay,
It's so boring.
Like,
Toronto.
yeah,
I
just
agree.
buildings. Like wow.
Okay.
No,
okay.
anyways,
but there's no like beautiful like landscapes in Toronto. Are you serious? Like,
well, not in Terra Mystica. There wasn't. Let me
well,
tell you.
look,
So,
man. You
it
can
wasn't-
say that there's no theme to that, but I think you weren't looking for it. You're kind of skimming over the surface of the thing and not really engaging with it. It's a
wasn't-
beautiful board.
And that's all I truly
It is.
remember about Terra Mystica
Yeah.
at this point because we played it so long ago.
Because you, Pat, and Drew played
Yeah.
it. I didn't play it. I was playing Trains with Charisse.
I played
and
a
Daniel.
game with Drew.
Yeah.
Ha!
That was you and Drew playing it.
I don't even remember playing
Drew
it
probably
with
yeah,
played
but
one
you're
Drew.
time.
tired. You've had a long
I
summer.
don't remember that.
Jeez.
I just remember at the end going, huh. Okay.
You all were pretty close too.
Yeah,
Terra
yeah.
Mystica slander.
Yeah,
we
I'm
really.
not, that's a
we
number
really
19, but it
close.
made my top 20. There were
That's true,
There were
that's true.
7 other games that didn't
That
make the cut,
Right.
and that one did.
That one
So,
did. I didn't play with you guys, so I didn't know your experience of it. So I don't know where the placement went, but I threw it at number 7 on your list.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
but I thought it would be pretty high up
No.
just because of the chunky Euro goodness and because Terra Mystica is mean in terms of
Yeah.
you can
Yeah,
cut
but
people off.
this is another thing that I think mean games, you need to play with certain types of people.
Right.
Mm.
And we're all very nice to each other.
Right.
So, like, it's not
The-
very
the-
You
often.
The two of us.
No, no.
We
Everyone
as a-
else,
we as
other
a
than
group.
Matt.
We as a
and me,
group.
and me.
And in that game, you and I were really close to each other.
Yes.
And I wasn't kind of screwing you over
No,
enough
and-
to really like prompt you to start screwing me
Screwing you
over.
over,
And
yeah,
Drew
exactly.
was playing his own game
Oh, yeah.
over here.
Drew was
way
up
off to
in the
side.
corner and did his own thing the entire
So we were getting like
game.
fun like power bumps from each
Yeah,
other the
and-
whole
and-
time. And,
and
so it was
like,
only positive.
It might go up if like there was a little bit more, if the player count was higher.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
that means that there's a lot
Yeah.
less room on the board
Yeah,
for
yeah,
people,
yeah.
and then you have to screw people over
Sure.
because
Yeah.
there's just nowhere to go.
Mhm.
So but I also think from what I've experienced this summer,
Mhm.
this group of people, people are much nicer than they should be competitively speaking.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I do
and which is fine because apparently within this group of people, or some of these people, have had some pretty explosive experiences when games get a little too competitive. So I feel that, but I also feel like in the spirit of the game, sometimes it's like, oh well, I'm not going to do that to you because you're my friend outside of the game. Where it's like, no, in the game we're enemies.
Well, that's why I know I can scream and shout at you in a game more than I can scream and shout at anybody else. Yeah. All right, number 19, Terra Mystica.
Ooh, okay. My number 19 is
Terra
it's Codenames Deep Undercover.
Wow, that
okay?
made your
yeah. That was like, okay, I did.
Shout out to George.
Shout out to George. That's right. Thanks for that, George. We did play that game.
Yeah.
And any game that oh my god, there's some stuff on those cards. It's just nasty. And like it prompts you to research what the things on the cards are. And I had to explain some stuff to people that I wish I never knew, and I wish I could get right out of my head. I just think anything. Anyway, I don't know how far we need to go into it, but anything that has those things written on it probably shouldn't. I don't know. I'm kind of ashamed that it's on my shelf right now, but it's going to stay on my shelf because
you can regift it.
If you're nasty and it's 3 a.m., like come on.
Yeah, you might want to look at some nasty little cards,
little dirty ghosts.
And it wasn't just all dirty. There was some war in there, so that was a nice change. I really didn't expect there to be war and sex.
War.
Well, there was like shrapnel.
It was like a weird,
that was like a word. Right?
Yeah, somebody was like, "Why is this after dark?
Yeah.
Red?
Yeah.
What does red have to do?"
Red is sexy.
I think they needed to hit a certain quota of cards of words.
They're like, oh, we couldn't.
Red.
Yeah, we couldn't scrape the nasty.
Scrape, I bet's on there.
Oh, probably is.
I bet nasty's on there too.
Definitely.
You know what? And if it isn't, we can get the sequel going right now.
Just the nasty scrape and
that nasty
bum.
Scrape.
But it's like words like bum and then fuck. You're there like okay, like it's like all right. Some are funny, some are goofy. Yeah. What more is there to say? It's just code names.
Dirty code names.
Yeah.
Me?
Rachel?
Number 19. Can you guess this one for me?
Dirty code names.
No.
Oh, okay. What did I have written? Let me see what I've written.
I feel like you should be able to.
Lingus was in
Coup. 2 for 2 on Rachel.
No, you guessed it wrong first.
But no, I had to check I checked my list. Yeah, I checked mine.
Yeah. That's right. So I had this one in my collection, and I gave it to Chris because I didn't want to play it anymore.
Yeah, because my copy was wearing out.
Yeah, and then I got mad that everyone wanted to play Coup at lunch at rehearsal, and I did not want to play Coup. This is the reason I gave it away, but because you had my nice, lovely copy.
What's Pat's copy? We're using Pat's copy.
Okay, never mind. It wasn't mine. Either way, I don't know. Coup is a good game. It's just I don't really like to play it.
Is it because it's too mean? Is it because you have to hurt other people?
No, I'm not good at lying games. Are not don't tend to
be high on
my list because
we'll see what Sheriff Nottingham runs up. We'll see where that lands up.
Because I'm not always that good at it, depending on how it is in a game. And in Coup, I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't like the cycle of it.
I don't.
like cycling.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I read a thing about Coup. It was just talking about how it is literally there's never a reason to call somebody out for claiming that they're the Duke on the first go.
Oh yeah.
You always go for Duke.
Well, I always have
you
two
always
Dukes.
get the two coins. You always start with 2 Dukes.
I always have 2 Dukes.
There's no reason not to. So there you have like that. And then it was also saying like the best thing would be if you call somebody out and you actually guess their card correctly, then you should get like maybe a coin, a couple coins or something.
You know what you get? You get them out of the game. That's your reward.
Yeah, but like it was saying like the consequences of calling somebody out and being wrong kind of prompt people not to do it as much and like
I think that's the whole point of the game.
Well, you're supposed to be sure. You're supposed to be 100%.
But it also means that you don't get a benefit. Everybody at the table who's still there gets a benefit. So it's like you're taking one for the team and you're doing the risk and you can kind of skate through.
So I think the reason I don't like it in that context is I feel like to get anywhere, I maybe have to lie multiple times about my cards, and I don't have that capacity.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can lie, like, I got like
you got one in you, and then it's done.
Yeah, and then I'm like, now people are going to be able to tell. Like, yeah.
Nice. All right, number 19, Coup.
Yeah.
We're on to the 18.
I think 18 might be. Oh no, 18 was Cosmic Encounters.
Oh, okay.
Cosmic Encounters was 18. I played this a long time ago with Rachel back in like 2019.
I had Cosmic Encounters 18 for you.
Oh, okay,
wow. Exactly 18.
There you go. Yeah, no, it's I think it's an introduction style board game to like more complex board games. It's almost like what Settlers of Catan was for a lot of people. I think for like, okay, this is a game that has like a little more to it than your Monopoly or your like Sorry or whatever people play growing up.
Oh, that's very
but yeah, so I feel like Cosmic Encounter is like the next step to that. It's like, okay, it's a little more, and it's a little more strategy. I remember when we played it, we had a great time. It was late at night. We just kind of, and it was relatively short. We played with a big player count, like 5 of us.
It was you three, Henry, and Josh.
Yeah, we played 5 people, and it was like back and forth. There was some screwing over. There was some alliances made. Like it was a nice, solid, like, all right, this is, if you enjoy this game, you can go out and find your Castles of Burgundy and your revives and stuff like that. So I was and it had some great theming. We were in space.
Yeah, it was great theming, and everybody had these crazy characters with weird abilities, and they're pretty. Like the art is pretty awesome. It's like old.
Yeah, I was surprised by it. I thought I was gonna be like, oh, okay, this feels like a baby game, but it wasn't a baby game.
It does annoy me that it's like crabs in a bucket.
I knew that it was going to be lower than those two.
Oh, for sure.
And I got it. Number 18.
Yes.
It's the first one. The only one you're going to get on my list. Let me tell you right now.
Crabs in a bucket, like the...
Well, like as soon as you're at 4.
Yeah?
I think it's bad.
As soon as you're at 4.
Why do you think it's bad?
You're at 4, we get to play back down.
It's just... I think the only way to have fun with it is to not play to win.
Around.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way to have fun. If you're playing optimally, it's like obvious. But if you play for the wild card sensation, if you play not to win,
just be a desperado,
just to be like, whoa, let's just shake it up. Then I think it's fun. Then like that's the time where I've had a good time playing Cosmic Encounter, where I'm like, no, I'm not going to do the optimal play, which is just ally with the attacker every single time. You know, it's just that. It's very obvious. But I'm like, no, I'm going to be like, woohoo, I'm going to be wild and zany.
I think what I like about it is that there are so many different aliens that you can be. And like, I think in the first maybe 40 plays that you have, before you've seen every single card and memorized them, it's great. And I'm sure after that, and I know there's so many expansions and stuff for it.
And I like the social aspect of it.
It feels like a game. You have some drinks. It's kind of like the game is happening. You can also chat about other things.
I think that's exactly it. I think that's exactly what it's
these
for.
Cute little ships.
And my expectation of it going into it was not that. So when I needed to shift my expectation to that in order to enjoy it.
Totally.
Yeah. Okay, number 18, Pat.
Okay, my number 18.
Oh, this is fun.
This is fun. My number 18 was Coup. It was Coup. Yeah. Because I find that basically the same thing. Yeah.
Well, last year your mantra on this was fuck Coup.
Yeah.
Fuck Coup. And Amaka's like, I love Coup.
Yeah. Coup.
Now it's
just Coup is kind of just it's just kind of a bad time sometimes. You're just there like, oh man, I got a bummy card, but then
what do you do?
Another round you go, I don't like this card either. Oh, I don't think I really like Coup.
I don't think Coup made it into my top 20.
It's not a huge game for me.
I respect you now.
Thank you. Oh yes, I did.
I stopped ranking.
I fully changed it. It was my number 1, and then I brought it back down for you
because I kind of lumped them all together, and I went on to Rachel's because I was running out of time. But I knew that Coup was on the bottom for Pat.
Yeah. Not a big Coup.
I was wondering if that changed at all from last year, but no.
It's just kind of annoying. I'd rather play something else.
Yeah.
Okay,
me.
Was Coup in your dishonorable mentions, Matt?
100%.
Yeah.
Yay!
It's close though. Had we not, Coup, I think it would have been 20.
Wow!
Coup would have been
a flood.
Oh, having a Hanabi?
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought everyone loved Coup because y'all wanted to play it on lunch.
I like it. The only thing I do like about Coup is the quickness of the play.
Yeah,
you can play a couple of rounds in 15 minutes with a ton of people. I think that is like the A++ best part of that game is that you can play with everybody and anybody can pick it up.
Yeah.
Do I necessarily want to play it over a ton of the other games? No.
But I love Coup. I think it's great. I think you're all wrong.
I would prefer if it was shorter, in fact, that you didn't play it at all.
But like, what else would we have played at rehearsal? Did we play Dutch Blitz?
No, we never
We
played
never
that.
played
Yeah!
Dutch Blitz.
I had a Dutch Blitz, and I was like, let's play Dutch Blitz. Let's play Dutch
Blitz
Blitz.
right there.
You know what? You know what happened that time? When I was screaming, let's play Dutch Blitz. Hey, let's play Coup, and then a Coup, and then y'all played Coup.
Well, it's because Dutch Blitz we only had for 4, and then 6 people wanted to participate.
It doesn't matter.
Just an
you know what?
inclusion
It's
thing.
a better game.
It is.
I totally agree.
Oh,
Dutch Blitz is way better.
Yeah. All right, Rachel, what's your number 18?
Do you have a guess for this?
Let's see what I put. I probably put Codenames at this point.
No, I think Rachel's in the Codenames.
I put Codenames here.
Oh. Nope. Love Letter.
Okay.
Yeah. Love Letter's like.
Well, I took
to
a big
me,
swing with
like,
Love Letter. I put it up at number 5.
Oh yeah, no. To me, it's like it's a throwaway. It's like it's enjoyable, but like I would play any other game probably if given the choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. It's got like a little bit of strategy to it, and it's for me. It's like a warm up game, a cool down game, a like in between. So it's fine. That's about it.
Yeah. The reason I put Love Letter super high up is because we played it as a palate cleanser for after How to Save a World, and I thought maybe the juxtaposition of how much you hated How to Save a World would have shot it up on your on your ranking.
You're playing psychology.
I just played it so many times.
Oh, it's also lost
it's just
a lot
like
of its charm.
Yeah.
Like
it was good when it came out, and then now
I would like to see Love Letter get an expansion.
An expansion would be great. And like I feel like that should have happened by now.
Oh, absolutely.
I think there's all the different versions which do
but
tweaks.
That's not enough.
But I'm talking about like take the classic Love Letter and give me just more classes, higher numbers, or like whatever, or just or like ability cards.
Yeah,
like
like it's gotten tired to me.
Yeah.
It was great to have as a palate cleanser because that's about all my brain could have handled at that point. That helped very much, but it still is just
Cool. All right, number 7.
Number 17. I don't remember. You have to refresh my memory about this game, but I have it down at 17. Fractured Sky.
Fractured Sky had it at 19 for you.
Okay.
So I was like,
remind me what the.
It is the bidding game where the starfall is happening.
Oh yeah. No, I really liked that game. There's a lot of luck involved. I also think there's a lot of prediction you can do. Like after playing at the end, I was like, oh, you always want to go to where the starfall is because it's a guaranteed starfall point, but also there's a good chance the more cards that are played that there will be a double starfall. In terms of working its way out. Again, I feel like that game could be helped by just more player v player interaction. I think it's just like, okay, well, I'm here, you're here. Okay. Anyways, and the more players you have,
I'm here, you're here.
Well, no,
sorry, I didn't play it, so that's just
no. But like, I'm here, you're here, and we go hi, and there's no way of me outing you, in the moment.
Like if there's a way to predict what your opponent played, and if you got that prediction correct, you got a bonus.
Exactly, or something like that. There's also like the more people we played, the game didn't expand appropriately in my opinion. Like in terms of like sometimes when you play a game with 5 people, you get an extra part of the board.
Well, 4 and 5, there was a bigger map. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we were playing on a 3-player map with Henry.
Oh, okay.
But 4 and 5, there would be 2 additional.
Okay.
locations.
Sorry, I didn't know that. Okay, so great. But yeah.
And then 4 and 4th and 5th both get a gold. You know how 3rd player got a gold?
Yeah.
4th and 5th both.
Okay, cool. So it does expand.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a nice, again, like very beginner-esque, very easygoing.
Yeah.
Played in an hour. Good theming.
Fractured Sky is it's like a bidding game. You're blind bidding on things. But it gives me sort of Raw vibes, but I would just always want to play Raw over it.
Do you know what it actually makes me think of? It makes me think of Mario Party. In terms of like trying to get the star, and you don't know where the star is going to drop on the map. Okay. Every time it's a new turn, there's a new star somewhere, and everyone's got to make their way to the star.
But there's no mini games. There's no like map to move.
Well, there is kind of mini games. There's this like, okay, I'm going to put my market here, or like there are things to do between the turns. That get you closer to the star. But anyways, that in my mind just now.
I think I take this one having not played it and put it in my dishonorable mentions because Mario Party, I don't particularly like.
What?
There's like, you can't even strategize. You're just like.
It's just the mini games. Yeah.
It's mini games, sure. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't play that game, but
on your Switch too.
It's not a race. It's not a board game. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's like.
That's my 17.
I think Fractured Sky is good. It's fine, but it's also like one where it might be on its way up for me. But I like that I have the little retail copy and I didn't spend there's a huge deluxeified copy with with magnetic ships.
I might have liked it more.
Yeah,
I like me and the money companies. Let me tell you.
All right, 17, Pat.
Okay, 17 was Love Letter. I fully forgot I played this. In fact, it should be lower on this list because I played this game. I swear to God, I played this game 5-6 times. I cannot remember how this game goes. I just know that there are people. You play a card. It has a number on it. I couldn't care less about Love Letter, to be honest. It's like this is the doldrums of my list. You know, the very bottom is interesting.
Yeah.
That's not even on this list.
What's your very bottom?
Well, the very bottom is going to be like and with the dishonorable mentions. We're going to talk about it at the end.
Oh, okay, but
this is just
excited to talk
doldrums.
about it, then
No, eventually we'll
I
get
feel like
we'll
Love
get to
Letter
it.
is like a great game to play on a drive, like in a car with your. When I was
While
like,
driving?
I don't
No,
think
you
it-
can play while driving. No, on a road trip, it's a
Do
game.
you have the princess?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a game you can play in your head while you're driving to keep yourself kind of awake. Like, there's barely a game to it.
Your car's lost between your seats.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Really intense love letter. I'm the king. Switch hands with me. Switch
Maybe I would like it then. Love Letter Extreme.
Yeah.
Maybe doing Extreme Sports or something. I would love playing Love Letter.
Yeah.
Anything but just regular Love Letter.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man. What a
Yeah,
boring
it's
game.
just fine. It's really kind of boring.
It's like we could have just talked and I probably would have gotten more out of it. Just
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
this stupid
You know
card
what? That's
Yeah.
fair,
Yeah.
honestly. Yeah,
You just
I think
chatted.
Love Letter is also on its way up for me.
game.
Yeah.
Ooh, Love Letter. Burn all the copies.
Yeah,
Get rid of it.
give us an expansion.
All right, Rachel, number 17.
All right, number 17
Pat doesn't want to
I don't
expansion.
want it.
is
Is
Codenames.
Codenames, okay.
I love Codenames. I love Codenames pictures personally. That's one I have and will always keep because I love it. There's so much like. Wait, we're not talking about the games that I have, but
You can. We're just hanging out. I like hanging out and chatting with you.
so I love Codenames pictures because to me there's more. Well, I'm more visual, as discussed with How to Save a World. There's nothing visual, yeah. So and I find there's more, I guess, variety in the pictures and more ways you can take things differently. And I just like pictures more than I do words.
Yeah.
Where it's just like looking at words, I'm like, okay, that's words. Like, give me something more interesting to look at. But it was interesting to me having it be like the dirty code names because then I had to look things. I was like, oh, didn't really want to know that.
Yeah,
But this
didn't
makes
wanna
it interesting for like how I play this game.
Is this dishonorable?
I didn't even make that.
I find
Yeah,
it also
always-
prompts like the craziest thought because like it's
Yes.
not just like the word on the page.
Yeah.
It's like the combination of this word plus this word makes this
Yeah.
horrendous thing in your head. And
Yes.
you really don't want to have to put that in someone else's head. So you're trying to think of some like diplomatic, nice
Yeah.
way around it, some clever thing. No,
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't even make my cut. It's cool.
Yeah.
I
Just in general? Yeah.
you don't like code. I like code names because
I like code names. In
it's
general, yeah.
there's like the creativity in the strategy. And like you're trying to get more. Yeah, it's like, okay, do I go out on a limb and like try to like spread myself thin and maybe not get them? I don't know. It's just like there's always I don't know. There's so many ways you can go with things that it makes it interesting to me.
I think I like codenames with words better than codenames pictures because I always find with
Okay,
pictures
get out.
I was like
It's my channel
I
now.
was like circle or like there was just so many geometric shapes that I could just anytime I
No.
played it just felt
Well,
like
you're
it
not
was so
playing
easy.
it right.
Yeah,
then.
you're not playing it
You're
right.
not
You're
playing
cheating.
it right. Because like if you look at the pictures, there's so many different
Yeah.
things in it because they haven't made it just like an apple. It's like an apple with like something that doesn't belong with an apple.
Yeah, but
Like-
it's still just an apple there too.
No, it's not.
So you would like Codenames After Dark if it was still
Had
dirty
pictures.
Codenames.
No,
but with pictures?
actually,
Oh,
no,
come on.
no.
Let's get the
No.
We'll get somebody
The
can make a
deluxe
homemade
edition.
copy. We'll send it to Rachel. Rachel just wants the pictures in the After Dark version.
That's what she's
That'd be
asking.
so good. And
No,
it's so big.
no.
I need to see Lingus in a pictorial form to know what it means. You know?
Those things being also a visual person would be burned into my mind. This is the reason that I can't watch like horror movies and why I can't even think about The Mummy that they made us watch in grade 7. But I said, I'm sick and went and read Anne of Green Gables in the sick room because those things stick with me. Those bugs under the skin, can never forget that. It's always in my
I need to leave.
in my mind.
I need to go read Anne of Green Gables.
I was like, I'm sick. I went and read Anne of Green Gables, yeah. So do not, if there's ever an After Dark Codenames pictures, I will burn it before I play it.
Oh, that's really good. So After Dark Pictures would be 21. That would be on the dishonorable mentions.
What?
It would be number 21.
Oh, it would be number never again.
All right, number 17, on to number 16 now.
16. Even though, okay, so I played.
This is 11 games now. You've played 11 games and you've gotten to number 16.
Yeah,
right?
and I played 27 overall, and I only won 3 of them. And this one I did win. Are we cutting for a second?
No, Zach's just here.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
sorry, I
bring her
could have
in.
got that. I
Bring her
didn't
in.
know if we wanted to
Bring her in.
Zach's
stop
here.
or... So let's talk about Chris now.
Now the fun thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chris cheats at every game. He's a cheater.
Chris,
you gotta stop him.
No.
You, the viewers, you gotta stop him.
You have the power.
Comment below.
He'll threaten you.
Yeah, comment below. Chris is a cheater.
Yeah.
Wait, what just happened here?
No.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach.
Hey.
So Zach's going to work on her lines until we get to the top 10.
Wait, am I
All right.
boxing you in?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sorry, number 16 was...
Number 16, even though I only played, I played 27 games and I only won 3 times this summer. This was one of the games I did win, and it's Avalon.
Okay.
Avalon at 16. Avalon is, I think, out of a lot of the social deduction games, is just like, I think, one of my favorites, just because the more, like Werewolf, the more different types of things you put in. But like, I like the theming of Avalon. I like the, like, you know, knights and King Arthur and all that bullshit. But it's also depends on who you play with. Like those games
like
go
garbage
down.
crap that nobody cares. I like it.
No. It's like one of those things where it's like you play with boring people. It's like, look, Shifty-Eyed Spies, great game. Not on my list this year, but I think it was like dead last year.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things where it's like you have to play with the right people, and I feel like we had the right people, but also they have to be awake and they have to be paying attention.
Oh yeah,
and they have to be like interested 100%.
And they have to believe in the game. They have to believe that the game is a possibility. They can't be like, it's actually impossible to guess. It's ridiculous. Because then it's no fun. Then you're like, okay, well, for you, if you're just going to go arbitrarily through everything, now you try to puzzle out the mystery, then you're actually no use to your team, even if you are a good player.
And I feel like Avalon does just enough to get people like involved with the game in terms of like, it's again theming. Like with Werewolf, it's like it's very much in your mind, unless you're playing like one night that comes with cards. But like the first time I played Werewolf, I was sitting around a campfire with no cards, no nothing, and like whatever, and like that just becomes like full imagination. But I feel like Avalon does enough to like, there's a little board and there's a little thing, and like it's enough to like get me involved in the game. So,
and it gives you a little bit to go on.
Yeah, exactly.
I just appreciate that. The quests and like who votes for what gives you a little bit of information, just enough that you might be able to, if you're really clever, kind of put some pieces together.
Yeah, or for like 2 years ago, we played so much Avalon.
So much.
Like,
it was
we
like
only
top
played
of
it
my
like
list.
once. We didn't play it a lot last year as well. So I was expecting this in dishonorable mentions just because it was in the lower. But
and I did find out who Merlin was, even though I was on the bad side. We were gonna lose. And I chose Rachel.
And we were gonna win.
And you were gonna win.
I thought you played a great Merlin.
Thank you.
And I do enjoy that twist of being able to like get in one last shot in the dark.
I think Rachel actually played a really, really good Merlin, and Matt was just lucky with his guess. He said, "Nothing matters. I'm just going to pick Rachel."
No. It was a big.
That was pretty much.
There was a big discussion.
All right, Pat, you're on to number 16.
No. I figured it out. My big brain on that one.
My 16. Sharice loves this game, but I'm just like so over it already. Shifty-Eyed Spies. It's so stressful. It's so stressful. You just sit around and then you feel bad. You're like, oh, no one's winking at me. And you're like, oh, you winked at me, but I can't remember. You only have to hold like 2 pieces of information in your head at once. Why is it so hard to do that?
Oh, I always have to look at my cards and be like,
oh no! And then somebody winked at me, and then they looked somewhere, and I remember where they looked. No, I don't. And oh man, it frustrates me to no end. So Shifty-Eyed Spies, number 16.
Maybe you just don't be so stressed.
But the thing is, I know we're gonna play it a lot because Sharice likes it. So we're
gonna is it?
I have to learn to like put all that aside, focus, and just enjoy it. But it is fun. Like it's explosive. It is the most energetic game of all these games, so I have to give it some credit.
Well, I'll come play it, and I will wink at you.
You'll come play it. You'll just wink at me whether or not you have my card. Oh, great.
And then you'll feel good about yourself. And then you'll lose.
It's like, you wink and you look at the location. Intercept. Pat's at that location. That's not how you play.
No, this isn't it.
Intercept. Pat's at that location.
Stop winking at me and then intercepting me.
I'm so shifty. I'm so shifty.
You're the perfect Shifty-Eyed Spy. You're shifty, whatever you do. Shifty.
That makes sense. I had this on your lower as well.
Yeah. This is low.
All right, Rachel, number 16.
16. Ooh, now see, this was a toss-up between. Okay, but I put Castles of Burgundy. I was like, good game, cool.
You forgot what it was.
No one can seem to remember what this game even is.
Yeah.
Matt, you asked.
I had that at 7 for you.
I have it pretty high, and I couldn't remember why I had it high. But I did.
It's just because it's beige, the board game, you know?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I was like, it was fine.
It's beige point salad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because like, okay, I can't remember. I remember what it looks like, and I remember there was dice, but I was like, when did I roll the dice, and what did
so
that
you roll
mean?
the dice at the top of the turn, and then you have 2 dice, and you can choose to either use those dice to take tiles from the board and put them into your own little standby area, or you can use the dice to take it from your standby area and put it into your own like estate. And then whenever you put it in your estate, you get a bonus of whatever it is.
Yeah, so I felt it was like, I felt like I was kind of just playing my own solo game. Like, I was like, okay, cool. I'm like going on my track. I know what I'm shooting for, and like I feel good about that. I actually have some strategy to this, but like the look of the game, I was like, it looks basic. Like, well, not basic, but like I don't know. It's not like visual as a visual person. Not like super visually interesting.
No,
to
it's
me.
really not.
I liked the components of it, like having the dice and the. I don't know, but it was like, it was all right. It was better than Love Letter.
There you go.
Better than Love Letter.
Yeah, so Castles of Burgundy gets like a lot. You didn't play Castles of Burgundy.
No, I didn't play it at all. I think I asked you to bring it, and I didn't play it.
It gets a ton of love. It's like super high rated.
Really?
It's in the World Series of Board Gaming. People love it. Actually, the 2 people who won Castles of Burgundy won the whole World Series of Board Gaming, which is kind of cool for 2023 and 24. But like, I've always found it to be a very kind of similar experience. I like it. I'll play it. I think it's great on Board Game Arena because it automates all that stuff.
That'd be good.
And you can like hover over all the tiles. And you can go, oh, this is what this building does until you get familiar with them. But yeah, I've always found it to just be like, yeah, it's good. It's a big point salad. Everything gets you points.
Yeah,
everything gets you something. So like you're always getting a little something. And drafting, it's the main play comes from like the main board and seeing who's prioritizing like pulling things right from other people.
Yeah, it's giving me a lot of you just jogged my memory on the game entirely.
Yeah,
and now I remember it all.
Beige the game.
Yeah.
Beige the game.
Beige the game.
Yeah.
Sounds like a thrill.
Salad.
Well, sounds like a great time, folks. You're really selling me on this.
More theme than Terra Mystica.
Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me here.
No, it's less.
Come
it's less
on.
theme.
Burgundy Castle is better than building a crazy hut in the swamp with all your buddies or witches and
that's what Pat's
slime
always
demons.
wanted, to build a hut in the swamp with all your buddies.
All my witches and slime demons.
All right, let's move on to number 15.
15. Surprised that it was down here, but Farshore is down.
Wow.
At 15.
Yeah, I definitely didn't put that down down that far for you.
I played Everdell first, and I thought Farshore was just a worse version of Everdell.
Interesting.
So it just fell down.
I thought you were going to like it more.
I thought so too, because there was just like I like expansions of games. Like
and you like the ship.
Yeah, and I like the ship, and I just felt like as a game. I just felt that the cohesiveness of the game, just Everdell did it better. I just felt like it was just really all within one world. I felt like I picked up on it a lot quicker in Everdell in terms of like finding a strategy, whether I won or lost. I just kind of chose a strategy and went with it, which is nice to be able to like. I think it's a positive to a game when you can see, okay, this is how it's played, and this is a winning strategy or possibly winning strategy that early in your first playthrough that I didn't necessarily see in Farshore. I thought I could probably do the same or find the same style strategies.
Yeah.
But no, I think I just liked Everdell better, so Farshore just fell down. I think it's because if I had to choose between playing
you'd play Everdell.
I'd play Everdell.
Interesting. So, yeah, I thought that would be this feeling for the two of them, but I thought maybe Farshore would be higher for you. So I had Everdell lower. I had Farshore at like at pretty high up at number 5 for you.
Oh,
yeah. There's a bet.
Told you it's gonna be an interesting list.
I lost one of the top 5. Can't get it.
Wow.
But yeah, I think all those opinions are valid. I also feel the same way. I think Everdell is better than Farshore, but I still will play Farshore.
Oh yeah, I'll still play it
because it's just Everdell.
Oh, it's still good.
And I like the Windrose, but I think what would have made it higher on yours, because you went full like boat strategy, right?
Yeah.
And we didn't go boat strategy, but at the end,
you diminishing returns of boat strategy.
Only had like 20 points more in the boats than like Pat and I think we were all around the same.
I forget the boats because I played Everdell after it.
Yeah. You also didn't do the boats because I did the boats.
Yeah, you were the least involved in pushing the boats forward.
No, boats are.
Yeah.
It was that little track that like anytime you played a card that corresponded with what token was up, you got to move on the boat.
And then sometimes you got a little treasure on the right space of the boat. I do like that they're okay. What did I like? I actually don't know. I'm trying to figure out. Did I like that there are those
what's
3
higher?
anchors that you have?
Oh, okay.
And that it's different than the first game, and that the first game has just like, you get this guy if you build this building first, but it has to be this guy that you get, and nobody else corresponds to that house. This is where he lives. But in Farshore, you just have 3 opportunities to put any character inside a building. I think that's kind of more expansive, so I like that it gives you more options, and that's nice.
Yeah.
I also think it kind of makes it a little bit more plain in a way, because it's less than
You have more
this guy
actions.
lives
You have
there.
more actions per turn.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
theoretically.
Oh,
And,
yeah, I had 10 cards down in the first season.
Yeah.
Like, that's never going to happen in Everdell.
No. I kind of like the limitation of Everdell.
But that's
that
also-
you can really like hit it all really quick, and then oh no, I have no more space.
And that's probably why I could see a strategy in Everdell a little quicker, because in Farshore you have so many things you can
much,
play off the
yeah.
top.
Yeah.
So like if you don't know the game on your first play,
Yeah.
you're not gonna get that 10 card first season or 8 card first season. Where in Everdell, everyone's kind of moving at the same pace until things open up.
Yeah.
And then everyone kind of starts getting towards the end of the game, you're playing 5, 6, 7 cards. So I think for me it was like that may have helped that kind of funnel.
That's a good point.
Knowledge.
Wait, too many choices.
Yeah. Too many.
We'll get to Everdell, etc.
Okay. Yeah, a little bit further up.
All right.
Okay.
So that was your number 15?
That was my number 15.
15.
Great. My number 15 is Sushi Go Party.
Wow.
It's exact opposite of stressful.
So high.
I know, it's really high.
So much higher.
I know, but like
but it's 20 to 15.
No,
right?
that's
I knew that,
5
I
too
knew that
high.
all those would be lumped into.
Yeah, they're all kind of the light
You
silly
hate
ones.
that.
I don't hate it, but it's not better than anything else you've said.
I do think that if you're really stressed and like you've been like, oh man, I missed my cue. I dropped a line. Oh man, like oh no, I have so many things I have to learn. Oh,
Just get yourself some miso soup.
Get yourself some miso soup, friend. Come on, have some nigiri, some delicious eel sushi. Come on, get over here. Come on, here's a warm tea for you. Look, here's some ice cream. We played the big one with the ice cream and desserts and stuff. Come on, it's so quick, so easy.
I didn't play that. I have that one.
Oh, you didn't play with us. So
no, but I have it, and I like it because I like the different like play style that it is of like. Well, you like to the pick one and pass it on.
Drafting.
The drafting. I enjoy that.
And I just think it'd be good. I could play it with my nephew.
Yeah, exactly.
I could play it with anybody in my family, and they click to it in a second. And I also I've never had a bad time playing it. Even when I lose, I had a good time. It's just a positive experience all around.
I agree. Yeah.
Take a little sip of miso soup. I also had it just in your. I only ranked up to 13 for you. I realized because then I just lumped in all of the games that I thought would be
they're all kind of in the same.
What you got going on?
Number 15.
My next one was Avalon, and I kind of had a toss up of like Castles Burgundy, Avalon, which one goes where. And I think it was just because the last play was so good, and I like
it was a good play.
Yeah, it was a good play.
Number 15, Avalon.
Hey.
That's 3 on Rachel that I've gotten.
Jeez.
Maybe it's just because we can't tell them. We can't tell them.
Yeah, you're gonna air that too.
I am going to.
What am I saying? Avalon.
Avalon.
Oh, I didn't think it would make it up that high because again, it's like a lying game.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You have to have the right group of people, and I feel like we had like a good group of people, so it was a really good play of it. So that's why it like bumped up. And I think I've played it in the past and didn't necessarily enjoy it as much that time. And it really, I think it really just depends on who you're playing with, how invested everyone is, and so it was a really good play. So it bumped one ahead of Castles.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah,
there you go.
But we were lying, but I did a pretty good job until Matt found me out.
I thought you played one of the best Merlin games that I've seen.
I felt really good about it.
Really.
Still lost. It's Frank James. I played the best game.
Let
the
it
best
be
game that Chris
known.
seen. But I'm just a little smarter.
Yeah,
than the average
Matt.
player.
When you have a lower player count, it's easy for Matt to get lucky.
Oh yeah, lower play. We're like 8
that's
people.
it. Matt's just a lucky guy, and I'm the best Merlin there ever was. That's all there is to it. Matt, go ahead.
Sure. I got this. Number 14.
Number 14
is probably a game that I think should have ranked higher. But I still consider it a party game. It's Meeple Circus.
Oh,
14?
14 at Meeple Circus. It is a very good game. And I bet you had it probably right around 14.
I had it at 15.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a win.
Meeple Circus. No, you didn't get it right.
I'll take it as a win.
You didn't get it right.
I'm going to take it as a win.
You got it at 15. And then I got 12.
I'm going to take it as a win.
Meeple Circus
Chris is the one who at the beginning was like, I forced these guys to play games and I'm making them do this now.
Oh no. Did I play Meeple Circus? I know I played it with you, but did you?
Meeple.
Yeah.
Meeple, I was there.
And Seb and
Zach?
maybe
Mel?
Zach?
Zach?
I don't know. I can check.
Anyway,
Was Raisa there?
oh, was it Raisa? No, Raisa.
No,
came
Raisa
in
was
and
watching. Yeah.
No, it's a game where it's there's enough strategy involved that I was like, oh, this is like a step above a party game. But then it still had that like ridiculousness that a party game brings, with like doing funny voices or like having to say adding an adjective to like every piece of thing that you play.
The big show.
And then like at the end, like Chris was ahead by miles.
So ahead.
And then you can still drop the ball.
Because I flew too. I could have just stopped and been fine, but I was like, no, I want to have it impress. I want to impress everybody, and then it just all collapsed in the very last minute, and then Seb beat me by 1 point.
I wonder what else, what other experiences you've had that mirror this coming out quickly off the bat, and then choking at the last minute.
Are you talking about croquet?
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? What is this? Yeah, we had Matt organized a croquet tournament that Pat played very honorably in this year as opposed to last year, and Pat
played honorably. Listen to this guy. He said I play honorably.
Yeah,
I played beautifully, baby. Look at this. Look at this. 2 years in a row. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna put this year the whole time.
Yeah, okay, you can.
Right there. It's like
Well, maybe I'll just be clapping the whole time he's there, and that will be distracting. So you should probably put it away.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So I blew up. But Meeple Circus is great.
Meeple Circus is great, and I would play that with again. You can play that with your like, nephew, brother, sister, aunt, grandma. I would really love to see old people play it.
Ooh.
I think it'd be really funny if you brought it to a nursing home.
Oh,
I think you probably want
and
bigger
maybe
pieces
dressed up as a clown. If you dressed up as like a ringleader or a clown and brought it to old people to play and played some really stressful circus music in the background, you would have the best time.
This sounds like a nightmare.
No, it's gonna be
nightmare.
next. It's gonna be one of Chris's next videos. He's gonna dress up as a clown and go to retirement.
If this gets 1,000 comments that just say clown, I will do that.
Personally.
Go to
1,000 comments, no more, no less.
Right.
In fact, it's gonna be exactly.
Get it done.
Meeple Circus. I forget what I was going to say about it, so I guess we'll just
hearing you guys talk about this game. It sounds awesome. I wish I had played it. I didn't.
Oh, we could.
It sounds crazy.
And
like
it's also a game that you can play
party.
in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a super quick.
It's like it took 45.
Yeah, but like you have to teach it and like whatever.
You're talking
but,
about funny voices and like
Yeah,
just like goofiness.
it was fun. It was
you stack
cute.
stuff in that game too.
It's literally you have meeples and you're just stacking them.
Yeah.
Oh my
for
god!
points.
Come on.
Yeah.
But there's like also different parts, like
There's, like,
so
barrels and
elephant
sticks
meeples
and elephants
Oh, yeah.
and like
there's like
different
a
shapes.
little
tricky
seal and stuff.
And you have to like you have a little
animals.
diagram of what you need to make, and then you have a time limit to do it. And you have a rehearsal, and then there's a performance.
Yeah.
Like it's very well themed. It's super
love
cute.
it.
Theme,
great.
yeah.
Oh,
It was
man,
a
that
big.
sounds
It
like
was
something I'd love.
might have been the biggest surprise of like, oh, okay, it's a party game, and then like I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It might have been the biggest surprise of the summer.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna hate it.
Mm.
It's further up my list.
Nice.
Whoa.
Still, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, Pat, number 15. Number 15?
Yep.
Yeah.
15 is mine. My next one is Revive.
Whoa!
Wait, are we at
Revive is
14?
I'm at 14. This is my
Oh, we're at
14.
14?
Yeah.
We're at 14.
14,
Right.
14.
I guess it would be 15. Yeah.
Yeah. So Revive. I appreciate the gameplay. Okay.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
I
So
appreciate
cool.
that cards have resources on one
number two
on the
for
south
that.
side, and then on the north side is like some special thing. I like that you have to choose when you place the card. I like that little maze journey that the pieces go
Yeah.
through. Feels like some
Your tech
crazy alien style, the design of that little tech tree is cool. But I think as a whole, the game is ugly as sin.
It is. It's super ugly.
I just thought
It's
I
super
think it's
ugly.
cute.
Yeah, I
I
think
thought-
it's cute too.
I
I don't.
I
think
just
it's
thought
bad.
it didn't nothing coordinated. I didn't understand that this is like a frozen wasteland over here. There's like these weird alien skulls. This over here is just kind of a mess of like
It's
the
like-
design of this thing is just a mess. And you're like, watch it. It's like all over the place. You're like, what do I?
I thought it was like well put together and everything and tactile. That's what I liked about it. Like the tactile, like oh, I can do this and that. Like, I don't know. Like, it wasn't too many choices. Like, I could understand them all.
Yeah, I don't think I never felt like I had a chance in that game. And then I think as we went on, I was kind of just like, this is just kind of a big soup to me. There's a lot going on here, and I don't think it's cohesive enough. I like the idea that you're like unearthing these alien skulls out of the hinterlands, but I think the rest of it actually.
Is that what we were doing?
Well, yeah,
I just thought the skulls were there, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?"
These aliens
those are artifacts.
Give me some alien skulls.
And I certainly did like that. Like you place a little thing on the board, and then you get like maybe you get to go up on a couple different tracks based on where you placed it.
You get to like discover things.
But as far as like complicated games go, I think there are other complicated games on this list that I would way rather play. And I know that you really like this game. It's like one of your favorite games.
It's in my top 10. Yeah,
and it's my number 10. Yeah, I think it didn't click for me in the way that I thought it would. And I think the design was a huge part of that. Yeah.
So you're telling me, Pat, that we kept Revive on this table.
Yeah.
Waiting for you to be available to finish it for 5 days.
To be fair, Pat was that the one you said play without me? No, that was in it.
That was in it. I kept saying
that was when Pat was moving.
Yeah, I was fully moving
into a house. Yeah.
It was. This is the busiest summer.
So we kept it for 5, and it's number 14.
You kept it like the telltale heart ticking away underneath your dinner table for 5 days, and then I came back like, I guess I'll. Of course, I wanted to finish it. Of course, I wanted to finish it, and it's not low on the list. It's not as low as the lowest game, which we haven't said yet, which is making me think, oh my god, is this a game? Is my lowest game one of your guys' favorite games of the summer? That would be baffling to me.
Can I see what it is?
Yeah, this is it right there.
I didn't play it.
No. Okay. Anyway, okay. Yeah, but anyway, Revive is there. That's
all right, number 14.
I'm giving my 13 and 14 with this one.
Okay.
Because they're so close.
I like a mix-up.
And it probably makes sense because
is it Farshore and Everdell?
Yeah, Everdell is above Farshore,
but they're tied into each other.
Yeah, and
that's fair.
I wondered if I liked Everdell better because I learned it second. But I think it's not just that. Since like discussing it, there was like a lot of options in Farshore that like I get overwhelmed with too many options, and I wondered if it was because it was my first time through. But I think Everdell is more pleasing to look at.
Yeah, super charming.
It was like I could grasp it better. Yeah, it's beautiful. Like all the little pieces. Like I just want to I would pick up the little berry and just squish it. Like
I love
you
got the seashells in Farshore.
Oh yeah, the seashells.
Yeah, I liked.
The
Everdell was nicer.
It
was nicer. It felt like a better game. Just like a little bit, but like. They're so close because they're, of the same sort of world, and I just liked Everdell a little more.
Yeah, fair enough. I had this at 3 and 2 on your list, so I was very wrong. But again, just got reaction. Got reaction. I got 3 of yours perfectly, so it's
3 bottom.
Now you're gonna get them all wrong.
Yeah, because I don't have 2 and 3, so I'll just shift my list around.
All right, so you just did 13.
I just really like playing Everdell, just the two of us, Rachel.
Yeah, that was nice.
We had a nice little Everdell day.
Oh, I remember that. That was a nice little moment to be.
And I will say, as to your point of like being like nice in a game, I'm nicer in a game when I'm just learning it because I'm like, I know I'm not going to win. I'm just going to
Oh, that's when you got to be mean because you're not going to win anyways. So you just stab. You just get in there.
Like you in croquet going, Hail Mary at the very end. Hey, I'm coming. And then you hit your own leg with the ball.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
It goes 3 inches.
But the intention was there.
So, Matt, I will get more vicious in a game if I know how to play it because then I can strategize and I am out for blood.
I guess we got to play Everdell again.
I am out for blood.
We should play Everdell before the
if I'm playing the first time,
I would play Everdell in the second.
If I'm playing the first time,
damn right. Okay, let's go.
If I'm playing the first time, or like I don't feel like I know what I'm doing as much, guys, listen to me.
Sorry, Richard. We're just bantering.
If I'm playing the first time, or if I thanks, Matt, or if I like don't know what's going on as much, I will be nicer in the game because I just want to have a good experience. Thank you, Pat. Pat? Listen to me. Thank you. I'm done.
There you go.
All right, number 13, Matt.
13, How to Save a World. How to Save a World gets into not quite the top 10, but it's almost there. We played it last night. It's very fresh in the mind. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed the fact that you can
I had a 12.
Man, honestly, it's still wrong.
That is a very pretty game. As someone who loves visuals, it's so pretty. I wanted to like it so much.
Design-wise, beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
It's a good looking game. I like the aesthetic. I like the way that you can strategize to a point, but at the end of the day, it does come down a little bit to luck.
Yeah.
Especially with more players, where I'm going to assume there's going to be more cubes in the bag of different colors or a certain color. You can bank on something, but at the end of the day, you can bank on it and still be wrong, which I really enjoy. That kind of like last second twist of like, oh, we all think this person has definitely got it in the bag, and then suddenly it goes a different way, and it's in nobody's control.
Yeah,
I can see how that some people might hate that because people are like, oh, I worked so hard and I strategized so hard, but I like the idea that like it's not over till it's over.
That's where the randomness comes in. Yeah,
and for just a game, when you might feel like, oh man, like I screwed this up in turn 4, it's now turn 12.
Yeah.
There's no way, but there is a way in this game where like there's the comeback mechanic of the randomness in the bag that I will always. what part of my sentence is getting this? Or is it just how to save a world in general?
It's the Mario Party aspect of it. Oh, we changed where the star went.
Yeah, exactly. It's so lovely. You never, and then in Mario Party,
and then because I worked so hard, and now you're just gonna throw.
Oh, sorry.
dice?
Are you the only one playing and trying to have fun? Everyone needs to have fun, Rachel. Everyone.
Well, here's the thing. I was like, I think I know where this game is going, and then it's like, oh wait, but now we're just gonna like see what happens. And like I had picked a one that felt like the least possibility of like in the end. I picked what's the one that is
the green
like,
one.
if these two don't win, then this does. And I didn't realize that.
You were totally.
I was all in here, and now it's just like whatever happens.
Yeah.
But whatever happens, you could have won.
But
I didn't.
Well, but I appreciate that in that version, like if you go all in on green, like then you can also get these green cards because you have a lot of green resources to actually pay for the green. So like you like that's a part of it too. Like the cards are all like multipliers of points that you can gain in other ways. And if you have a lot of green resources, that means you've probably been committing to the green track and you've probably been getting green cards. I admire that part of it, but yeah, it is very frustrating.
It was frustrating because
that, oh no, the laser worked, and now whatever.
It wasn't frustrating. We invested in the laser.
It was beautiful for me, but I can imagine how
very close.
How pissed off Matt must have been
very close.
when his blue gamble.
But that is my 13.
Number 13.
That is my number 13.
Nice.
Okay, my 13 is Verdant. Okay, what a cozy,
game,
fun, cute little game.
I think I had that at 12 for you.
Okay, Verdant. Wow, did you? Oh, you're some smart.
No, he's not. He's wrong.
He's wrong. You're right. Let's not give him that.
It was a test. I go like this. Wrong.
Okay, Verdant, I have it here. It's a cozy,
it's just for fun.
Arranging furniture and
No,
plants.
because at the end you're going to tell me the score you fucking got.
No,
yeah.
Hey everyone, let's listen to Pat.
Yeah. Okay. So Verdant is really cozy. It's cute. You put little plants, and they have to be in the right lighting conditions. And if they are, then they get happier and happier. And then maybe you can put a nice pot. And then the pot is points, and if you do that quickly, you'll have a little point pot of your own to call your own, to call Pat, the point pot.
Pat pot.
Yeah. And you can put little kind of cute little things, and they're like objects you can put in different rooms. And if you have multiple of those objects and you've committed to it, then you can get more points. I just liked it. It was just like a nice kind of, it was just a nice.
It's just relaxing.
It was an early game that we played in the summer.
Yeah, it was Yumi Sharice.
It's like, it's really relaxing.
That sounds really fun. I think I'd like that.
So we've left the doldrums of my list, and we've entered the fun, nice, relaxing
That's where
area.
we're at.
Nice.
Have you played Cascadia?
No.
Okay, or Calico?
No, I've seen that.
They're the same. It's the same publisher essentially.
Okay.
And I really like Cascadia. I think there's more to Verdant in terms of there's more going on in there, more ways to gain points and stuff. But I really like Cascadia as well. I think they're both really excellent games.
It looks pretty.
Go for it, Rachel. It's very pretty. Yeah.
Well, I said my 13 already.
Yeah, 13 was Everdell.
Because I like the berries.
What's your 12, Rachel?
Berries. Oh, 12.
Are we reversing order?
We're totally reversing.
Yeah.
It's as if we started over.
Okay, well, it's Meeple Circus. We talked a little bit about that. I like that one because it was silly, but it was fun. There was still like, you could still have a bit of strategy, but at the end of the day, we're all like laughing. It's like very well themed, very enjoyable to not just on your own turn, but to watch other people's turns.
Yeah, it was a great watching experience.
So
sure.
I felt like very engaged the whole way through.
That's why
and very entertained.
If you brought it to a retirement home,
oh my gosh,
you know how fun that would be to watch people do this. Oh no! Oh no!
That's got to be offensive in some.
It's not. If you're in a retirement home and would like me to come and with Chris, it's not offensive. It's just old people. Old people have the shakes. What do you want? We all are gonna get there.
Yeah, okay.
You, me, all of us.
Then
all of us.
You can't play it with them because then you're just going to be like taking advantage.
You just want to win.
Yeah, that's the reason.
No. I am the clown. I am the ringmaster
clown.
of the old people now. Okay, this has got too far
This is
now.
unbelievable. But you would sync to the steps. You would just bring this game into an old folks' home so you could finally win.
Yeah.
I did win. I'm pretty sure Chris didn't win.
Seb
won that game.
If I
Seb had
ever
39, I had 38.
If I ever
going into it.
if I ever see this version, I will probably have it put to the bottom of my list.
Now, what would you prefer? Matt as a clown, pushing over the elderly as they try to play a game?
Over the
with
elderly.
creepy music,
or Codenames pictures.
I will watch the elderly.
Oh, that's right.
I take Codenames pictures because no one gets hurt. Matt,
whoa! There's no one getting hurt in my version of Meeple
Codename-
Circus.
like,
They're having a
Codenames
blast.
Yeah.
You know what they do in old folks' homes? Nothing fun. This is fun.
You know what though? Have you seen?
I'm assuming.
Have you
Never
seen?
been.
Have you seen like their
I
version?
don't feel like this is good at all.
This is not gonna make it into the thing.
Oh, it's all gonna make
Okay,
it.
great.
Have you seen like their version of like Hungry Hippos with like the big baskets and like
Oh,
balls?
man.
Oh,
yeah, they
what?
do that in old folks'
They
homes.
do. Oh, okay. So
But it's really cool. So if you did like a large version of it,
Oh, yeah.
I think that'd be very fun.
Yeah.
okay,
because
do a
then
large
anybody
version of
can
Meeple
play it.
Circus.
There you
I
go.
still get
Yeah.
to dress up.
Yeah,
Yes.
you still get to dress up.
I
And it's
still
still
get
in
to
an
it.
old folks home.
You know what everybody loves? When a bearded man wears a full face of clown makeup. That's the best. That's the best thing.
Okay, look. All I'm saying is that it hasn't been done, so
It,
no
like,
one
sticks
can
to the
criticize
beard.
it because there's no proof of it being bad. So
If it's the large version, I will go and I will.
Yeah.
done. You know, there's large versions of life.
Can we
Yeah.
use you as one of the pieces?
Yes,
Okay.
Great.
I would love to be one of the pieces. Will the old people lift me up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with assistance.
Interesting. I think we might need to workshop this.
Okay, moving on. Number 12, Matt. What do you
Yeah,
got?
sure.
No, or you're 12.
Oh, I'm number
let's
12.
go,
Oh, we're
let's go.
literally reversing the
Yeah,
order.
we're
Okay.
reversing the order, yeah.
So my number 12 is Hanabi. We just played this game.
Cool. That
I
makes
have a
sense.
love-hate relationship with Hanabi.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We just played it. We just played it like an hour
It's
ago.
what made you as much of a board gamer as you were last summer. So of course it's going to be high.
It is, yeah. It's high. I owe a lot to Hanabi. We already talked about it, so like pretty quick. I just liked that we were finding ways to communicate. We did pretty well in our first game. That might be a strike against it that we did so well on our first game. We
No,
got
because that's the
21.
basic version as well.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And there were some.
without the hard version.
There
Yeah.
were some. Yeah, we were pretty far from getting. Like
25.
we were
Yeah.
far from getting 25.
Yeah, that's
we were even far from like because we ran out of time, right?
Oh yeah.
So there were inefficiencies.
Oh,
there were
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
You know.
But anyway, I just thought it was nice, and like I do like the mine, and I do like Mission Deep Sea and stuff like that. I like all those like don't talk, very limited information games that are
Yeah.
co-ops, and
Yeah, me too.
co-op games are few and far between that are actually good. So I like when
Yeah,
I
that's
find
fair.
one that's good.
I have a love-hate relationship with it because I like the idea of it. I think there's like, I mean, it's very challenging with their, the use of the, all the
hints?
the hints.
The hints, yeah.
The hints. I think I don't know. Sometimes I wish there was just more hints.
Mhm.
I don't know because I get frustrated.
Yeah, but that's the challenge. You don't have enough hints,
I
right?
know.
That's why it's fun.
know. And I do like that there's the ability that you can use like the wild if you want like a bit of an easier version. I do wish it was a prettier game. I think it's
Yeah.
kind of ugly.
Yeah, for a
No.
fireworks game, it's
For
pretty
fireworks,
dull.
like
Very
you
dull.
can do so much with fireworks,
Yeah.
and that's a big complaint I have
They
with
should
it.
just reprint it.
I
in a
love the
prettier-
like holding your hand backwards and stuff.
Mhm.
I just like as a visual person.
Well, literally, take any graphic designer that's coming out of
Yeah,
NASCAD right now, and they could
yeah.
reskin this game in one weekend.
Yeah,
No,
and it
yeah.
would be
No, no,
beautiful.
you're
And it'd be
right.
so much nicer. And then I'd be like, oh, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It would just add a
No,
little
you're
something.
right.
Totally.
Take the design of How to Save a World.
Right in there.
The explosions of the comet hitting.
Yeah.
I got One Night Werewolf at 12.
Oh wow!
Yeah, which
play
is
I put that under dishonorable mentions.
No, I think One Night Werewolf is one of those things where like having cards to give you like a little bit of like personality to the character you're playing. People who are like, look, we're a bunch of actors, but like I'm trying to think, okay, this game in the hands of just like Christmas
Normies.
was normie. Is that what you call them?
Yeah,
That's what you call them.
No,
I heard you
I don't
say
think
it.
so. But just regular people. It
Yeah,
gives them an insight right into the world that they're playing in terms of like, oh, I'm this person, or like it just takes a little bit of the work away. So, and I think we had a great group. I think it went well, and I think you can play that game with up to 100 people. I think that's what the box isn't it? Say like 1 to 100.
No, it says 3 to 10.
Oh.
to 100.
I would like to play it with 100 people
Well, you wouldn't have
in a
enough
real
cards.
village. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
As a clown.
No.
Would you like to play it with
Large
99 elderly
elephants.
people?
No, I knew
as
you were going to go
as
there,
you run
and that
around
is not as a clown.
biting them in the night?
No, that is not what I would want.
I'm the werewolf, and I can get really into this one.
No, I like a game where we all kind of yell at each other. I
He
like.
loves the thrill.
It's
of the hunt.
fun.
Thank you, Rachel.
Yeah. But I didn't play this game, so.
No, it's all good.
No,
It's just
I
that
would
way.
only play it with 100 people.
I played it last year. I thought it was really bogus. It was like, okay, somebody switched the thing.
I like
thought I switched it. There were like 16 people here.
I have no opinion.
No,
because
I guess
didn't
someone's
I
going
like
to switch it. You don't know anything.
Next to number 12. All right, on to
11.
number 11, and then we will. This is going to be the end of this half. I'm going to make it this a two-parter video. So
Okay.
then we'll have Seb and Zach come
Great.
in for the top
Love
10.
that.
Love it.
Okay.
And that'll probably be longer because there'll be 5 people talking.
This is my first time playing shuffleboard.
And Shuffleboard made it.
Yeah, and it was very fun. I put it at number 11. I was like, great.
We had a
like
great time.
shuffleboard. It's really fun. It's 11 because, if I was given the option to play something else, then I don't know. I
Shuffleboard
really like
beats
shuffleboard.
Everdell.
It beats Everdell. I know. That's a surprise,
newsflash.
right? It's just like, I don't know. It's a fun, engaging game that like, it's really satisfying to like push your little.
So
Shuffleboard's amazing.
Is there a
It's
shuffleboard
amazing.
game or a game a la shuffleboard where like a board game version where there's like pushing of discs or like some kind of
Crokinole?
Probably Crokinole is.
Oh yeah,
Oh, is
I have
Crokinole the one where you
flicky
yeah.
one? Yeah.
I would
it
say
into
that,
the
but shuffleboard's more satisfying.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
There are
just
smaller
that
versions of
glide.
Shuffleboard. I tried to get them to send me
It's
one.
full hand.
but-
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're too expensive. It was like $600 because
That would have been good.
Yeah,
they sent one to my friend Alex, and I was like,
Oh.
I'm a YouTuber too,
Yeah.
and I love Shuffleboard more than him.
I like shuffleboard, but I will rarely had the option to do
Option.
some. Probably because the only other place that I could play it took it out
Yeah,
of their establishment.
yeah,
Yep.
right. But yeah, we do you guys have Shuffleboard on your list?
I don't have shuffleboard.
I didn't put it on my list either.
Yeah,
But-
so we
but-
should tell the story of why we have this
Yeah.
giant shuffleboard table
Wait.
behind
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of the way so they can see it.
This is a 16-foot shuffleboard table
It's huge.
that Matt LeCobb, because we had a lot of space in our Brunswick house. You can also see we have an air hockey table. We can also see that we have a hockey foosball table back there because we went on a Facebook Marketplace tear just so we could say, hey, welcome to my crib.
Look at that!
Nice shot.
It's so satisfying.
I don't know if that was common camera or whatever. But
Yeah. No.
It's a
like
quick. It's a great quick game you can rip out. It's huge though. Like
It is huge, and
not gonna be able to like play it.
yeah, it weighs so much.
It is
But
16 feet long.
It's worth probably in the round. Like if you were to try and buy this,
Oh, yeah.
even used, you're still looking at $600
even more, yeah.
Even just like the price of wood and lumber these days, this
Yeah.
thing is worth just materials alone in the $200 to $300. So when you see it on Facebook Marketplace for $50,
$50.
and the only obstacle is how do I get it into my
The
house?
only-
And when Pat is moving
And
into a
has
full
a
house and
U-Haul.
has a U-Haul,
It just and then on top of it, you find another guy who says, "I'll pay the $50 for you, and then pick it up at the end of the summer." You get a shuffleboard.
you got to shovel it.
That is
There's no world in
like-
which you don't.
So it was free, and I don't have to worry about getting rid of it
Yeah.
because somebody's going to do that work.
And then they sacrificed their dining table.
Oh, yeah.
And
whatever
a
else
couple of
that
things,
is.
but then we got this bad
But
boy.
that luckily
And
Box King
how
sent this
long?
over for Lorado.
It only took us.
How long did it take to get it finally
Like
from
3 weeks.
getting it here? 3 weeks.
I would
to
say
get
because
it.
we were in rehersal when
Yeah,
we
that's
got
No,
it.
it was 1 week.
Yeah, and we were supposed to
One
have a
week.
big table, but that fell through.
Yeah,
That was the real
it
reason.
took us. It was sitting in the hallway for
Not 3 weeks.
a couple weeks.
It was 2 weeks.
at
Yeah.
least
Oh.
two because
Okay.
you ended up using it as a bike stand for
Right.
a
It was the
while.
it was the middle of rehearsals.
Yeah.
We didn't have time.
Well, yeah, we were in our
We're all
12-hour
exhausted,
day.
yeah.
Like,
like
Either way, it was something I I was like, oh, you're never gonna get set up. It's like, but then I played it and I was like, this is pretty great. I see why you picked this up for free, even though it's massive. It's like, it's really fun.
Totally.
Yeah. And like I live in a tiny little shoebox apartment in Toronto.
Yeah, you can't
there would never be a chance for me to own or just at my leisure have a place to play shuffleboard.
Yeah.
How big's your deck?
Really nice.
Oh man, this wouldn't fit on my deck. I was saying no. That would be like a no. Charisse doesn't say no very often.
It probably would fit on the downstairs deck.
The downstairs.
Hey. And it'd be sheltered.
And it would be sheltered.
Outdoor shuffle.
We'll call the guy. We'll tell
him.
Be
like, hey man, I got somebody else. I'll give you your $50 back.
You can just put it on the ground too, and just like do sit down shuffleboard, like
sit down shuffleboard.
Yeah. That way you take a little break.
Have some tea.
You just
have some sushi.
That was your Rachel. That was your number.
That's 11.
That's 11. Yeah, I had a great time.
Great. Yeah, we had fun playing that.
We did. It was
fun. A nice little night when everybody went home and we just hung out.
Yeah. And then I taught Henry how to play it. And it was our first game we played together. And we just had a great time.
Okay. My number 11 is Decrypto. Just a really, really smooth, really elegant little party game. You're just trying to figure out what the secret code is and trying to figure out which words actually relate to each other. And when people have played it a few times, it only takes like a game or two to really get into it. And then you go, oh, okay, I can create a false list for the other team that they'll think these words are all related, but they're actually related to 3 different things, but it's only clear to the teammates. So I think it's very elegant and beautiful. And I love that I can admire someone who plays this game well.
Yeah.
And when I see someone playing it really well, I go, that real well done. I love how your mind works. You know? So I think Decrypto is a really awesome, tight,
really great,
smooth party game.
Yeah, I had a fun time. We just played it, the 4 of us. Yeah. And us 3 and Seb. And it was definitely enjoyable. I had this at number 11 on Rachel's. Does that count? It's an 11 somewhere.
No. It's further up my list.
Trophy for that. So far, you're 3 for 3.
I got Rachel's 3. I feel pretty good about getting Rachel's 3. I think
you'll be surprised how different my placement is for that.
Oh yeah, interesting. I thought it was pretty fun as well. I've played Decrypto before, but I actually really liked it at the 4-player count too. It was the first time I played it as a 4-player count, and it's just kind of nice to have you have your partner and that's it. And, cool. Try to get on the same wavelength.
We already talked about this one enough, but Castles of Burgundy.
Number 11. Just shy of top 10.
Just shy of top 10.
Didn't know what it was, but it made number 11 out of 27.
Look, I rank mine as I play them. Yeah. So it landed somewhere there. Yeah. I would say that
because you gave everything a rating out of 5, so that's what you were basing a lot of your ranking on.
Exactly. And I would say the more we talk about Castles of Burgundy now is like, it could have probably shifted up a little bit. I do remember it being
up higher.
I think it could have been a little higher in someone as I look at my list. But now by looking at my list, I go, but I remember how to play and the theming and the look and all the mechanics of all of my top 10. And I don't remember that about Castles of Burgundy, so it cannot crack top 10. So I'm very, but I got nothing more to say than it's already been said about Castles.
Well, let's take a pause and we're going to get Seb and Zach into the mix, and then we'll see you in part 2 of the video. Everybody in the comments say who is your favorite?
And say clown 1,000 times.
Yeah, say clown
exactly 1,000.
And explain why it's Rachel.
Yeah, and explain why it's Rachel.
Do that instead of...
We'll see you in part 2.